Yo, welcome back to Ain't Jaded Yet. Today we're going to cover these boys, Andy, Frasco, and the UN.
Well, now we can do drugs while getting motion sickness.
You know what I mean? They're a good time if you didn't know already.
It's like a new game. It's a new game. It's like Monopoly, but...
Gotta turn him down a split.
Speaking of that, find some birds so we
Alright, so let's get going. Andy, Frasco, and the motherfucking UN. Started seeing these boys about 5 years ago. Mountain Jam 2019. Kind of blew my mind. They played there twice that weekend. They slayed it in the middle of the night, and then the next day at noon, it was like, didn't matter what time of the day it was, they were literally all gas, no brakes. First memories of that was like, how is this guy gonna be able to keep this shit up? Because, like, that's some full throttle partying, dude. I wanted to rock this. I got the AC. Here we go. We're still here. We're live. We're just making adjustments to the temperature and format. Still here. Okay. All right. Episode 6. We're on our 6th episode of Ain't Jaded Yet. And the production quality and the everything is just top notch. We're getting better and better. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm, if you haven't seen this shit, it's a pretty loose format. It's free-flowing brain dump from live music experiences by me. And I'm just not jaded yet, so I feel like my perspective should be heard, broadcasted. You know what? I got a freaking platform because YouTube exists and shit. Technology has its upsides if you hone it right. It's true. Yeah, I mean, he's not one for doing what he's told. Smoking dope and rock and roll. I mean, that's a Frasco anthem right there. So, I usually cover the set list, go through the whole experience, the vibe, the energy, the crowd, the fans, whole fucking thing, from start to finish. This is my hometown shit. Westcott Theater, last night, August 28th, Andy Frasco comes to the Westcott for the first time. He'd come through Syracuse plenty of times in different ways, but it was usually at Funk and Waffles, which is a much smaller venue. I love both, but Westcott's better size for these boys right now. They got a little bigger in the last few years. Fucking kicking ass. I didn't know this, but they just got a fucking record deal, like a real big record deal for real. And I heard on this video, like, we're riding around a bus now? No more van for the boys? Hell yeah, upgrades, bitch. Let's go, Frasco. I know you've been working. I know how many shows you were doing a year. Good job, y'all. For real. Proud to say that I got to see it, like, on the come up a few years ago. But, oh, they played this shit last night too. Yeah, so I tried to find a set list. So I just wrote down what I remembered. It's probably only like half the songs because they played for like 2 hours plus straight almost. But they were playing, a little bit of Friday night. I mean, this play Frasco format. They kind of are a jam band, but they're not. They don't jam 15-minute versions of shit. You're not going to hear the craziest version of Smoking Dope and Rock and Roll you ever heard because of the jam, but you might. It's just going to be like a few minutes long, not 15 fish version. They even joke about that on stage, like, because they are in this realm. But like, I love the fucking thing. AFUN is a fun time, right? And if you didn't know, you just gotta go see it live. Because, like, he's got some banger songs you can throw on Spotify and shit. There's more live shit out there. There's a live album on Spotify that I just saw, I think from when they played Red Rocks for the first time a few years ago. That was a big step type thing, But it's more of just a party experience. And it's a jam experience because you don't know what's coming next necessarily. And they flip shit up and do things on the fly. And he's got a bag of tricks up his sleeve, to make you fucking, like, live music is going to church. Frasco's a preacher, dude. He's telling you when to sit, stand, kneel, jump, bar mitzvah. Everyone follows, spread the seas like Moses. He lives, very, very religious experience seeing Frasco, So it's always fun. And so the opener. Let's start with the opener. Ceramic Animal, right? Hadn't heard of them, hadn't seen them, but I checked them out real quick on Spotify, and I got a good vibe just from like the cover picture. I'm trying not to judge a book by its cover, but I feel you can kind of judge a band by their appearance just this much, just a little bit, just a tiny bit. And I saw their vibe, and I saw listened to a little bit. I'm like, all right, let's check it out. So glad I did. They fucking killed it. Opening act, good time. We'll go see Ceramic Animal again for sure. I checked out one of their music videos. I forgot what it was called. Something about Dream, but it was just this. It was this footage from like the '90s of like a Bill Clinton campaign party where everyone's doing the Macarena in the crowd and they're all fucking it up and shit. I mean, it was just the funniest video to stumble upon this morning. Ceramic Animal. They're good. Alright. So what else we got going on here? Let's get into the music. Let's get into the show. Frasco comes out, it's a party time. It's high energy. He's got the bottle of Jameson. But this is where I'd say, in years past, and this is also because they literally said they've been partying for 48 hours straight, and they impromptu did these two shows and added them because they had the opportunity to. It wasn't on their schedule really. So, the fact that he only killed about that much for the bottle of JMO the whole night, I'm proud of him. You know what I mean? It's a longevity campaign, dude. You're still raging. You still have the high energy. You don't need to crush, all of it every night. And it didn't suffer. You know what I mean? Because you didn't. Anyway. Love you, Frasco. Keep it fucking rolling. We're getting things going mature as fuck. Mature as fuck is fucking banger. It's an anthem for anybody who is mature as fuck. I am. So it's an anthem for me. And I am mature as fuck. I'm doing what I want to do. That's being mature. If you do what you want to do, that is mature as fuck. Hear, hear. Oh, shameless plug for my little sister. By the way, advertisements are available for the stream of consciousness YouTube videos that I'm posting at AintJadedYet. But Gianna, my sister, she gets free ads. This is one of her mugs that she created. A little fishy, a little crystal, and a little butter flizzle. We got some good shit. And that's at Gianna G Pottery at GIANNAGPOTTERY. Check it out on Instagram and elsewhere. She releases shit on Etsy, and those drops, they gone usually by the next morning. Usually within an hour or two sometimes. Anyway, back to the show. Frasco's got some uplifting shit, some real positive anthems, some real heart touchers last night. It was really very love-filled experience. We got Walk Taller, because we all need to walk a little bit taller every day. Stand tall. Stand on your heels and kung. I did my best to write down as many songs as I remembered. I had a few clips on my phone, and they did fucking Nirvana, Hello, hello, hello. You want to get the fucking crowd going? Play some fucking crazy old shit from the fucking 90s, dude. And they do that. I know I was going to get some Rage or some Nirvana or something like that tonight, and the Nirvana, it slapped. These guys can crush some shit like that. This was a fun time. We had a little bit of mitzvah where Andy came out into the soundboard area and everybody's he parted the seas, we all got low. And we get real for a minute, and then we rise up. It's fucking fun. It's a good time. We gotta blame it on the It's a blame game, but if you're gonna blame something, you might as well. Andy figured that out. Cool song. The song just hits. Come on, it's a dance song. It's like a groove. You know? I ain't blaming nothing on nobody. But, you know, we got Smoking Dope and Rock and Roll. That might have been actually earlier in the show. Great, like I said. Fucking anthem. They covered a Clash song, I think. I don't remember what it was, but I was singing along to it. I knew it. That was a good time. We were flying. This is gonna be a short. This may be the shortest review, just because I don't have to like cover a brand new experience. I don't have to. The set list isn't like what a Frasco show is about. It's about the energy and the fun, and they're called the AFUN, and it is a fun time every time I've seen them. On Wednesday in Syracuse, Andy showed up with his fucking Otto the Orange shirt on, and he showed us some serious love, you know. I'm not gonna say he's partial to us, but he did say that like upstate New York's fucking fun for them to fucking tour through. I mean, he says that to everybody. You know, he loves us all. But anyway, we're having a great time on a Wednesday. You know, we got towards the end of the music, we have "Love Is a Waiting Game." It's so true. If you any forced direction towards love ain't gonna work, baby. It's a waiting game because like that shit just happens and it's always there. It's just on tap. You just didn't know. And if you want to tap into it at the same frequencies at the same time, then things align. Oh, weird how that works, right? Anyway, you gotta wait for that shit. It's a waiting game. I don't wanna be lonely. I don't wanna be lonely. Love is a waiting game. You know, Frasco used to rage. We know some of his nicknames from the past. It's on full display. It's not like he's hiding it. He still parties. But this man, I've seen him grow in the last 5 years of seeing him live. It's still chaotic craziness. He still crowd surfs all over the place, you know. It's great. But I've seen him mature a little bit. And it's awesome. Because I think it the music always hit me before, but it was such a party and such a rager. Sometimes it would just be like a mosh pit for most of the show, and I don't know, I'm not into that, honestly. Just like the percentage of like touching, heartfelt moments last night was higher than most, and I think last night was one of my favorite Frasco shows in a long time. Now I've probably seen him like over 20-something times because he's at so many festivals that I end up at, and he comes through here. And that first year I saw him in 2019, I think I caught him like 10 times just because he was like playing festivals like twice at each festival. Like he was everywhere. So nothing but love for the boys. Sean was rocking a fucking Wegmans t-shirt. Oh, I fucking love that, dude. Oh my god, the wellness center too, like Wegmans Wellness Center, like. What is that? Like, is that like the pharmacy t-shirt? I don't know where he got it from, honestly, but like, I think multiple people were like, yo, where'd you get that? I want that. But they're like from here in Wegmans Town. Anyway, there's always a laugh, there's always a hoot. They're always so fun and interactive with the crowd and the fans, and they're always so happy to take pictures. And you know what? Those boys, yeah, a lot of love. A lot of love for Frasco and the UN. Andy, Ernie, slaying the sax as always, my friend. Woo! Andy Beats up there showing us some significant pipage out of that. I mean, I can't do it. Andy got that Andy, you know, one of the kit back there on the drum kit. Sang his little heart out last night. I heard him do it before. Andy, you know, the court jester. Here comes the jester. That's Andy, dude. He's fucking great, dude. You see, he brings it from his heart, though, too. You know, real touching moments. He had some high school confessions. Anyway, we'll see we'll see what the next review is. You know, oh, he closed with Dancing on My Grave, you know, biggest hit ever. Nothing but love for those boys. It was a fucking great Wednesday night. Thank you for coming to town. And, yeah, I'll leave it at that. Everybody have a great rest of your day, which is what I can say if you're watching this YouTube video. Hey, what time of day is today? It don't matter what you say, because I can say, have a good day. Anyway, peace.